Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And in today's video, I have a very interesting update for you guys on the Sprint and T-Mobile merger. Now, as most of you are aware, the merger was first announced back in April of this year. And at that time, Sprint and T-Mobile sent in a bunch of documents for the FCC and the Department of Justice to review. And at that time, a very big narrative was competition and the race to 5G. Well, at this point in time, it looks like that didn't necessarily win over the U.S. officials, as we now see that this merger could be a problem. So T-Mobile has revised their offer and has sent in additional documents as to why they need Sprint. This has been sent in recently for the FCC and the Department of Justice to review. If you guys remember a while back, not too long ago, I made a video, and in that video I told you guys that the chief of the Department of Justice was at an interview, and he said on there that there's a lack of evidence that shows that either T-Mobile or Sprint would go under if the merger wasn't approved. Like I said on there, I don't know if he meant to say that, but he said it on the interview. So right now, that narrative, the 5G narrative, the competition narrative just isn't working. As most of you guys know, T-Mobile has been growing over 1 million subscribers for the last 15, 16 quarters. And at the earnings call, the last one in Q3, John reported that T-Mobile was already porting positive 2-to-1 again early on in Q4. So those numbers are just going to keep growing and growing and growing. From a competition standpoint, though, currently T-Mobile is still smaller than Verizon or AT&T, and will have money issues in terms of fast, rapid 5G growth and competing in the up-and-coming spectrum auctions. So T-Mobile is going to have to go further in debt to compete with the big two on the whole 5G story. In terms of the coverage expansion as well, T-Mobile is still doing that. So T-Mobile is fighting, and they're trying it as much as they can, but they need a big boost in terms of revenue, income, and capital investment. Right now, T-Mobile is trying to operate at a size of Verizon, but is making far less money and investing far less. So it's worked for them this far, but pretty soon they're going to need a big influx in cash to further invest in the network, especially going to 5G with this high band spectrum, wanting to further expand the network. T-Mobile is just going to need a lot more help, and Sprint could do it. But right now, the U.S. officials just aren't satisfied with the whole 5G narrative and competition narrative. So definitely stay tuned to the channel. Lots more content coming. Make sure you leave all your comments in the comment section down below. I want to hear you guys' opinions. Did you think all along that this wasn't getting approved? Some of you might still think this is getting approved. I think if it does get approved, it's going to be a pretty big shakeup in the industry. In terms of pricing is going to go much, much higher. As soon as T-Mobile gets a hold of Sprint, they're going to invest in the network a lot more than they have been in the past. So we're going to start seeing a better network, but at a cost to the consumer. So just keep that in mind. Also, I'm going to probably make a follow-up to one of my videos that I had made a long time ago. But if you remember, I said in that video, the prepaid market pretty soon is going to win from this because consumers are going to get tired of paying a high price. I predict a 5G plan for a single person on the postpaid side is going to be way over $100. It's close to that now. If you take in consideration taxes and the phone, you're over $100 for a single line. So I just see that going up and up and up once 5G is launched. So keep all of that in mind. I'll make a follow-up video to that. I think prepaid is going to be a lot more looked at in the future once this price increase happens. So stay tuned to the channel. Lots more content coming. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload content. And this is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.